A September that was full of records.
Robert Lewandowski does what Robert Lewandowski loves to do.
We've seen incredible goals, moments of love, and teams seemingly flouting the normal laws of football. Here are our top 10 moments from September. Referees normally have everything under control. You can always rely on them, but sometimes they also need help from the players.
Okay, so warte, dann habt ihr die Wahl, ob ihr tauschen wollt oder stehen bleiben wollt.
Achso, ihr?
Ihr bleibt Ball.
Ihr Ball?
Genau.
Sie wählen die Seite.
Genau.
Ja, wir bleiben
ihr bleibt trotzdem stehen. Ich hab dich falsch verstanden, ich hab verstanden, wir bleiben.
Was ist der Akzent? Alles klar.
Different game, same problem.
Die Seite, den Ball. Wir nehmen den Ball, wir nehmen den Ball. Und wir gucken, ob du aufpasst, oder ist es schieben? Wir nehmen den Ball, habt ihr die Seite, welche Seite wollt ihr? Bleiben stehen.
Some confusion there, but referee Dennis Eitekin needed help of a different kind in the derby between Köln and Gladbach. This time it was in the form of a sweet. Sometimes the referees are dependent on the players too. Bremen have a real gem in American teenager Josh Sargent.
Oh, it's a gorgeous pass. Sargent, magnificent control. At 19, the young American is some talent.
A superbly crafted goal between Nuri Sahin and Sargent in the match against Augsburg, continuing the seamless change of generations. Shortly afterwards, the 19-year-old left the pitch in place of Bundesliga legend Claudio Pizarro, and it seems Pizarro has inspired Sargent. The Peruvian scored an equally brilliant goal 18 years ago against Schalke. A long ball, a great touch, almost a carbon copy. Pizarro has some huge boots to fill in Bremen. Perhaps Sargent could one day fit into them. You're at home in front of a bouncing full house. It's a fortress that no away team can breach. Or is it? Matchday 6 rewrote the footballing rule books and went down in history as 8 away teams won their games. Never before in 56 years of the Bundesliga have so many visiting sides claimed all 3 points. Dortmund were the only home side to hold their own. However, a matchday without a home win is in fact nothing new, but just one draw is a novelty. It was a weekend for the history books. Javier Dilrosun was already dancing past defenders last season, and he's picked up where he left off this term, as he so brilliantly showed with his solo effort against Paderborn.
Dilrosun likes to run with the ball. Got a good left foot. Oh, that's magic! Oh, gorgeous goal from Dilrosun! Absolute corker! First start of the season today. The ball lifts up there with Plattenhardt and he comes away from it. So many yellow shirts around him. And he's not afraid to just hold on to the ball and wriggle his way through. He made a mess of the Paderborn back line. What a great individual effort. Just kept the ball at his feet, kept on running, found the spaces, hurdled the tackles and finished the job.
The youngster is really enjoying his football. He keeps smiling, pulling out the tricks and scoring. AMINE Harit has found his love of football again.
And why not have a go? AMINE Harit has done it.
Last season was one to forget, but the 22-year-old Moroccan international is blossoming once again under new Schalke boss David Wagner, with 4 goals in his last 3 games.
And Harit has to score, and does for Schalke. Wonderful move. Harit, and why not? Why not score another one when you've completely dominated the game? and he scored his first ever Bundesliga brace.
That's already a new personal best for an entire season and equals his total from his first 2 Bundesliga campaigns combined. AMINE Harit is now indispensable for the Royal Blues. It's pure football romanticism. Freiburg are having the season of their lives with 13 points collected from 6 games and they're sitting in 3rd place. It's their best ever Bundesliga start. They've won their first 3 away games for the first time ever. The victory against Augsburg was the club's 200th in their top flight history. One reason for the fantastic start is Luca Waldschmidt.
And held on by Harbour here into the orbit of Luca Waldschmidt for Freiburg here. It's a fine run, it's a magnificent goal! That is something out of the ordinary. What a winner!
The German international is growing in importance for Freiburg as his 3 goals in 6 games shows. Another reason is boss Christian Streich. He's as passionate as they get and has repeatedly built competitive Bundesliga teams for over 7 years at Freiburg. And then there's Alexander Schwolow. The Freiburg goalkeeper has often come to his side's rescue and has saved 79% of shots off his goal. Freiburg, a football as it's meant to be. Brazilian superstar Philippe Coutinho has truly arrived on the Bundesliga stage. Known as the Magician, for his first trick, he provided an assist against Paderborn.
A delightful setup from Philippe Coutinho. That's what he's there for.
He then wowed the crowd again with a goal of his own, but kept them on the edge of their seats in between. He already feels at home at Bayern, thanks to the warm welcome from his teammates. Robert Lewandowski even let him take a penalty against Köln to score his first Bundesliga goal.
Away goes Coutinho, fouled there by Kingsley Ehizibwe, and a penalty, says referee Patrick Ittrich. Now Lewandowski would normally be the penalty taker, but he's shunning the chance to make it a hat-trick. Instead it's Coutinho.
Podía haber hecho su tercer gol y haber marcado hat-trick, pero me dejó hacer mi primer gol y yo lo he dicho ya las gracias por esto.
Coutinho takes the high road. His first goal in the Bundesliga.
Such a selfless act isn't common from the Polish goal-getter. Shows how important Coutinho is for Bayern. They were seen as dark horses for the title before the season. Now they're one of the outright favourites.
It's Marcel Sabitzer with a magical free kick.
The 1-1 draw with Bayern showed Leipzig are an improved side under Julian Nagelsmann, and the numbers back that up. 13 points from 5 matches and top spot in the standings, their best ever start, and their attack has been irresistible.
Good burst from Werner, drilled into the top. That was a fine strike. 14
goals after 6 games, another club record, and a defeat to Schalke does little to change the fact that Leipzig are on fire. It all makes them real contenders for the Meisterschale this season. He's a nightmare for any defence, and Jadon Sancho has been showing what he can do once again, this time with 3 goals and a further 4 assists.
Jadon Sancho, that can spell real danger. Sancho in, and a dummy for Marco Reus. A lovely, lovely goal. And once again, Jadon Sancho makes it.
You gotta be with someone.
No one has set up more goals so far in this Bundesliga campaign. And it's not only in Germany where he's head and shoulders above the rest. His assist against Leverkusen was his 18th in the league since the start of the 2018-19 season, the most by any player in Europe's top 5 leagues. He's the continent's assist king and still only 19. What's there left to say about this man?
Lewandowski! How do you contain him?
You can't. Only he can stop himself, like here against Paderborn.
Now the chance for Serge Gnabry, lays it across. Robert Lewandowski has missed the target! Write this day down in your diary. Robert Lewandowski has missed an open goal. I have never seen the like in my entire life.
But Robert Lewandowski doesn't miss twice. He simply scores the tough ones.
That's a great piece of skill. Robert Lewandowski does what Robert Lewandowski loves to do. He loves to score goals, and he loves to score goals in a row. That's a new Bundesliga record, the first player into double figures in 6 match days.
The goal at Paderborn was his 10th in just 6 Bundesliga games this season, a feat never achieved before, not even by the great Gerd Müller. It's a remarkable record, perhaps never to be matched. Robert Lewandowski is a once-in-a-century striker. There was plenty of action in September, with Bundesliga, club and even matchday records all tumbling. Players and teams continue to step it up with no limit in sight. Which moment from September did you enjoy most? Let us know in the comments.
Hello? Yes, you.
Where are you going? The Bundesliga on YouTube. Subscribe now. Football as it's meant to be.